Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of ezBUCKETz. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a Los Angeles Laker fan. We're going to be talking about 5 free agents that I believe the Lakers must target and potentially sign this season. The Lakers right now are known to be the best team in the NBA. We all know the amazing moves they've made in the past offseason, but as I make this video, they only have 14 players on their roster. With the NBA allowing 15 players, I believe the Lakers are saving that last roster spot for a perfect free agent. So if you're a big Laker fan and want to know who these free agents are, you're gonna love this video. But quickly, before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and click this button right here, the post notification bell, to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. It would help out the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the perfect free agents for the Lakers. After the Lakers won the NBA championship last season, they were going into the offseason with the mentality of getting better in all the areas they were lacking. The biggest thing the Lakers were missing last year was a primary ball handler behind LeBron James, and they were able to trade Danny Green for Dennis Schroeder, filling that void easily. They were looking for a consistent scorer off the bench, and with that, they got Montrezl Harrell to a 2-year, $20 million deal. Their bigs last year of JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard weren't playmakers, so what did they do? They got a playmaking big man. They got Marc Gasol. So with the Lakers improving on a lot of areas that they were missing last season, now there are some new areas that they must perfect and improve on as well. And I believe if the Lakers want to improve their roster, these are the 3 categories. They need a shot blocker, rim protector, they need one more sharpshooter, and they need one more, I call it, insurance playmaker. Insurance playmaker basically means a point guard or a playmaker to be ready just in case one of their current playmakers get hurt. And with the 5 free agents I'm proposing, I believe each free agent can fill one of these voids perfectly. All the free agents I'm listing for this video are worth a minimum contract, so when it comes to salary cap, the Lakers don't have to be worried. They can sign these players for cheap. It just comes down to both parties being interested. So without further ado, let's get into the 5 free agents. The first free agent is Tyson Chandler, and he would fill out that shot blocking, rim protecting ability perfectly. The Lakers championship team last year had Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, who were very important rim protectors, and now with the Lakers not having both of them, I believe Tyson Chandler would be a perfect fit to fill out that role. With Tyson Chandler being 38 years old and playing 19 years in the NBA, I know right now he's looking for an NBA championship opportunity, and being a third big man behind Marc Gasol and Montrezl Harrell is something easy, not something that has a lot of pressure on him, and I believe it's a no-brainer if the Lakers are interested. Tyson Chandler brings veteran leadership, brings off-the-bench personality, but what's most important, he's a great defender. He won Defensive Player of the Year before, and I believe with that experience, he would help the Lakers team perfectly. With the Lakers being one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, I believe Tyson Chandler would only make them better. A fun fact to know is that 2 years ago, he was actually a Los Angeles Laker. He was LeBron James' teammate in LeBron's first year with the Lakers, and a reunion, I don't see it being impossible. Reuniting would be cool. The Lakers need depth at that center position, and I believe Tyson Chandler is a perfect target. The next free agent on this list is Dwayne Dedmon, and he's probably the most popular Lakers free agent target when it comes to Laker fans. This past offseason, after the Lakers constructed their main rotation and their main roster, Laker fans were saying that the Lakers need one more big man behind Montrezl and Marc Gasol, and Dwayne Dedmon was easily the target they all wanted. The reason why Dwayne Dedmon is very popular right now is because of his playing style and his game. He's a big man that can protect the rim, but also spread the floor and shoot the 3 ball. With the NBA becoming more of a floor spacing game, Dewayne Dedmon fits the role perfectly as a 5, a center that can be effective both offensively and defensively in all areas of the floor. Dedmon has been moved around from the Hawks to the Kings and back to the Hawks and then ended up being waived, and right now with him being available as a free agent, he's the most popular center that a lot of teams are targeting. With Dewayne Dedmon still being young and entering his prime, I believe playing for the Lakers for one season, showing the NBA what he's worth, being a part of their 2021 NBA championship run could help his career and possibly get him a better contract in the next season. Laker fans want the Lakers to get a big man, and Dewayne Dedmon is possibly the most likely right now. The third free agent on this list is John Henson, previously of the Cavaliers and Detroit Pistons. He's also a very popular target if the Lakers ultimately don't end up getting Dewayne Dedmon. Last season, John Henson was on the Cavaliers, and during the NBA trade deadline, he got traded to the Pistons for Andre Drummond. He averaged 5.5 points, 4.1 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block a game, shooting an efficient 55% at the field goal mark. John Henson is a good target for the Lakers if they ultimately just want rim protection, but he doesn't bring the floor spacing that Dewayne Dedmon brings. I would prefer Dedmon goes to the Lakers, but if he gets taken, John Henson wouldn't be a bad backup. The next free agent on this list is an NBA fan favorite sharpshooter, and that's Kyle Korver. Fun fact, previous LeBron James teammate looking for an NBA championship. Kyle Korver is 39 years old and is entering his 17th year in the NBA, and I believe with the Lakers looking for a potential sharpshooter behind Wesley Matthews, behind KCP, behind Kyle Kuzma, Kyle Korver would be perfect in that role. A fun fact to know is that even though Kyle Korver has played on so many great NBA teams, he has 0 championships, and that's why playing for the Lakers, a reunion with LeBron James, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Kyle Korver brings NBA veteran leadership, NBA experience, and could be a great mentor to the young shooters of KCP and Kyle Kuzma. Over the past 2 seasons, Kyle Korver was playing with the Milwaukee Bucks on minimum contracts, aiming for a championship, and with that not going well, with the Bucks not getting a championship, going to almost a guaranteed championship might be a good scenario for Korver. In my personal opinion, Kyle Korver is one of the nicest dudes in the NBA. A fun fact, I actually met him when he was on the Atlanta Hawks. One of the nicest players I've ever met. One of the best shooters I've ever seen, and I would love to see him in a winning championship situation. Sign Kyle Korver to a remainder of the season, minimum contract. The Lakers will have a great boost off the bench when it comes to floor spacing. The next free agent on this list is the Lakers bringing back J.R. Smith, who was a big part of their championship run last year. Last season during the NBA trade deadline mark, the Lakers ended up waiving some players and signed J.R. Smith for a remainder of the season contract. I'll be honest, J.R. Smith didn't play a lot during the NBA Finals, but what J.R. Smith brought to the team was very valuable. He was a great energy boost off the bench, he was a great locker room presence, and what's more important, he brings NBA championship experience and leadership. And with the Lakers going all out for a championship this season, it wouldn't be a bad idea to bring J.R. back again. J.R. Smith knows the plays, he knows the rotation, he knows the playbook, and if J.R. Smith can literally play the exact same role he played last year on the Lakers run, do it again this year, see him being the biggest cheerleader on the bench, I believe those small things will help another championship run. We all know about the relationship between J.R. Smith and LeBron James. Those two are boys, and that's why a reunion is possible, because I do believe LeBron James still has that connection with J.R. The thing about J.R. Smith is that when he's on the floor, he actually puts a lot of pressure on the defense. He's a floor spacer that can dribble the ball and actually create his own shot. If he's given the ball, he's kind of unpredictable. And with the Lakers needing unpredictable players, J.R. Smith is a great option. The video I'm about to show is a quick interview with Pelinka telling us the approach the Lakers are going to take when it comes to this season. Watch the video and listen to everything he says.
In terms of what will our approach will be to be aggressive, I think there's a handful of teams that probably hope to contend or be in a position to contend, and we're not going to just sit back and not expect others that are in that position to be trying to better their rosters and better their teams. So we have to stay aggressive. I think the danger of winning is complacency, and I don't we won't allow that to creep in here. We're going to try to continue to improve our team and put Coach Vogel and his staff in the best possible position to defend. And our owner, Jeannie Buss, has given us all the resources at hand to do that. And so we'll be aggressive in making sure that we increase that probability as high as we possibly can to get number 18.
From watching this video, you can already tell the Lakers are going to be busy, they're going to be active, and potentially signing the perfect free agent. It's going to happen. But ultimately, guys, this wraps up my video for today on 5 free agents that I believe the Lakers should target when it comes to this year and filling out their final roster spot. What's most important to me is one of your opinions. Do you agree with me? Are these free agents good options? Put your thoughts in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on ezBUCKETz. Woo!